my mom's argument, she's like, well, Glenn, you have 2 little girls. Don't you want to try for a boy? Right? Boys and girls are different. Don't you want to try for a boy? Yes, Mom. Girls and girls are different. I don't know if you guys have ever, met 2 women before. They're not all the same. Also, it's 2023. I don't think we're doing gender anymore. I think that might be over. I got 2 little girls now. I might end up with a son. It's out of my hands. I was in a Facebook group for dads, and somebody posed the question. They're like, what would you do if one of your kids told you they were trans? And my response was, I guess take them suit shopping and start practicing the new name. Doesn't seem that hard to just support your kid. But neither of my children have ever given us any indication that they're anything but the little girls we assume them to be. But for like a year, my younger daughter would only answer to the name Elsa, which is not the name we gave her. She just loves the Frozen movies. Elsa's her hero, so she wanted people to call her Elsa. And when she told me that, I wasn't like, well, sweetie, biologically, you're not a magical ice princess, so daddy's not gonna call it. No, I called her Elsa, and I help her with the day-to-day operations of running her kingdom. I'm basically the Comptroller of Arendelle. She's got a whole outfit. She's a floor-length ball gown with Elsa's picture on the front. Came with a tiara and elbow-length gloves made of a non-stretch material. Thank you, whoever at the Disney Corporation made that exciting decision. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to put regular gloves on a kid. They don't know how their fingers work or where the holes are. Now picture that glove is half the length of that kid's arm and made of an unforgiving nylon. Like it's like trying to wrestle an octopus into a tube sock. But I would do it because I love my little ice princess. And she would wear it out. Like we would go run errands and she would be in like full Elsa regalia. And that's when I found out that most people, if you're even a little bit familiar with the Frozen family of entertainment, if you see an adorable little child just dressed head to toe as Elsa come around the corner at the store, most people will just go, oh, hi, Elsa. And it made her so happy every time. Her little face would light up because she was getting validated, being called the name she wanted to be called. But one day, we were going to Target, which is like her favorite place in the world because I'm raising basic white women. She's usually so excited to be going in there, but she didn't have her Elsa outfit on, and we were walking up to the store, and I could see she looked worried. I was like, what's wrong, sweetie? We're going to Target. This is basically your Versailles. Why are you in such a bad mood? And she says, well, Daddy, I don't have my Elsa dress on, so they're not going to know that my name is Elsa. And I'm like, I mean, they're not going to know my name's Glenn. That's not how Target works. Like, you don't walk in and they scream your name at you. You're not Norm from Cheers. What are you expecting? But I could tell she was worried and she felt bad, and I wanted to cheer her up. So we walk up to the Target. We go in the first door. Our Target has a set of double doors. I don't know if they all do. Probably the good ones. Ours does. So we walk in this first door. I was like, sweetie, you wait right there. And then I walk in the second door, and I announced her to Target. Like you know the coronation scene in Frozen where the old guy announces Elsa? You all also have to watch Frozen 3 times a day like I do, right? I walk in the second door, and I was like, attention, citizens of Target. Now presenting Queen Elsa of Arendelle. And you should have seen that little girl strut into Target. Just shoulders back, chin up. She was so proud. Nobody called her Elsa. They weren't listening to me. You don't get to just make proclamations at Target. That's not the moral of the story. She could just tell that like Daddy had her back. It made her happy. And I'm not trying to compare like the actual experience that trans people go through to a weird phase my kid was going through. It's just that's like the closest I have to that experience. I'm not 100% sure what I would do if one of my kids told me they were trans. But now I'm pretty sure I would confidently march into the nearest Target and announce it to anyone who needs to hear. Thank you. I'll let her know. I'll tell her you guys like that bit. She'll be thrilled.